Wow. Hello. Good morning. Here I am a few minutes early as usual. I'm just trying to have my TENS machine. Trying to find a comfortable position. We got the Christmas lights, Christmas tree. Oh, bright and shiny. Would you like to look at that to me? Okay. Oh, having a bit of a funky day today. I'm not gonna lie. Why would I? Oh, a little bit of a high pain day today. So I'm making use of my handy dandy TENS machine. As you can see, it's turned up quite high. It allows the little electrical shocks to interrupt the message of the pain is. Anyways, enough of that. Yeah, having a bit of a funky day. I just feel really off today. Something's just not right. First of all, I thought it was the 23rd, Christmas movie marathon day. But I was back and everybody wants to come in and converse. We'll talk about it then. I don't want to talk about it twice. I'm only talking to myself. Oh, yeah. Having a relaxing day again. This is day, let me see, 25, 55, 75, day 79 of bed rest. And it's getting quite old for sure. The entire holiday shopping season seemed to have passed me by. I think I've been shopping. I went to get a flu shot. I wasn't even shopping. I went into a store during the Christmas season once, and I don't think I even noticed any of the seasonal displays or anything. Sort of in there, get your shot, get home. Yeah, so it's maybe that's why I'm kind of in a funk. It just doesn't really seem like the season right now. I didn't even know it was Christmas Eve. I thought it was the 23rd. So Christmas movie marathon day was actually yesterday. But those of you who may be in a funk or missed it, you can do it again today. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. here on Vancouver Island. I suppose in some places in the world it might already be Christmas. I'm not sure. I don't know what time it is in Australia, but I guess it's possible. Maybe I'll just, considering, I'm on bed rest and YouTube has become my window to the world, perhaps I'll just follow the festivities as they happen across the globe. That would be different. When you have plenty of hours to fill in, you come up with all kinds of different ideas. Actually, yeah, I got some work done yesterday. It wasn't a lot. I did some my annotations for some of my older 1990s Hawaii videos. And I added in January's activities on the Go Cybernaut, GoCybernaut.com website. I've added a few of the all the January month holidays and the holidays for the first few days. So everybody can continue celebrating into 2025. I've got you all set up there. Watched Cor Rothman's channel. He had a recap of his competition at the Eddy. The waves were, I think he said, 60 feet during the final heat. Yeah, that's something to watch. Cor Rothman. If you like surfing and, you like surfers, he's a good channel to follow. A lot of fun. He's quite often, often with the Florence brothers and Nate. I think Nate does a channel with him as well. I spent many an hour tuned into my own holy fire, which was the Kilauea eruption on the Big Island of Hawaii. It's just mesmerizing. I ended up falling asleep for an hour or so. It relaxed me so much. So I sort of had that in the background. I was playing some Christmas radio from England. I have a list. Actually, if you in my excuse me, I'll link it down below. But in the Go Cybernauts Go Cybernauts spot, the Christmas Caroling Day page has got a nice list of radio stations around the world that play Christmas carols. So maybe I'll pop through those. I got whammed in the Whamageddon about a week ago. A scene in some vintage 1990 something, maybe even 80 something, EastEnders episode. So I'm playing reverse Whamageddon, but I've only scored 3. So let's see if I can get a few more of those last Christmases in. Favorite movies, Christmas movies. I watched one last night on Netflix. I don't know. I think it was Netflix, either Netflix or Prime, called That Christmas. Was animated. I really enjoyed it. Um, it's really I think some of the you think that they're animated for children. Movies turn out to be the best sometimes, but a lot of the humor is for adults, so it's good for everybody. These family movies. So I watched that. I was thinking about what my favorite Christmas movies are, and one that I like that nobody talks about is Christmas in Connecticut, where that she's an actress or a writer or something is trying to pose. She's a farm wife living out in the country, and it's kind of good comedy. 1940s sometime. Christmas in Connecticut. Excuse me. I'll hang around for another few more minutes. What time is it? Can't be too long. It's only 5:02. I'm early to the party, and I'll run out of things to talk about. Maybe I'll talk about myself. Let's see. I'm 67 years old. I live on Vancouver Island. I've been creating content for the web for over 30 years. No, about 30 years. Since there's been the web pretty well. I have a website, gocybernaut.com. I'm sure there'll be a link down below, or a link to something about it down below. I have chronic illness. I have Crohn's disease and trigeminal neuralgia, peripheral neuropathy, and autism. So yeah, I'm a whole bundle. I'm the person that's got everything. Not too hard to shop for at Christmas. Let's see. I've had another illness, unrelated illness, since the beginning of October. So I've been in bed. I'm getting better. It's pretty difficult to amuse yourself. In a situation like mine. Luckily, all my work's caught up. My website's pretty up to date. It's just a matter of, I quality control, which is one of my superpowers, and just making sure that the latest holidays are available, and promoting a bit on social media. So, maybe an hour a day, mm, which is thankfully, I'm all caught up in everything. I've had a number of server problems and all kinds of issues I've had to learn how to deal with this year. So, thank goodness, knock on wood. I knock on wood a lot. I wouldn't be knocking on wood if it wasn't me. Knock on wood. That's just 2025 be a better and easier year. And let's see. Yeah. What's else? I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Okay. Um, I've had an interesting life. I've had the Big Island of Hawaii while working in New York City. Figure that one out. That was when I was a guide for the mining company about.com for Science Nature for Kids. And my husband was the guide for the island of Hawaii. Later, in 1998, we authored Toys and Collectibles for kids. And we moved back to the mainland, and I became the guide for Vancouver, British Columbia. So we those were the about years. And since then, worked for a number of companies, creating content, putting all info about, Google No, Hub Pages, Redo, quite a few, just about most of them, I guess. Until I realized that, there's a lot of people that were benefiting off my work, and I was really seeing no return for myself. So during COVID, I had nothing else really to do, so I decided, well, start a website, and I have over 600 pages celebration, holidays, countries. When you're in a situation where you're not well, you wanna try to bring yourself up. So one way about that is learning about the upside of everything. Oh, good morning, Isla. How are you today? I'm a little bit off. I thought it was the 23rd. I didn't realize until I went to put this this live up that it's indeed Christmas Eve. One day closer for Christmas to me. Hooray, hooray. But yeah, I'm just kind of a little bit off today. Sort of in a fog. But I'm here. Got my TENS machine, but it seems to be working rather well today. So I'm just gonna give it another go. Yeah, I was saying it was Christmas marathon movie day today, but actually that was yesterday. Since I'm a day behind, and for anybody that didn't realize it was yesterday, hey, watch movies about Christmas today. Tired but okay, Isla says. I'm going to get me a coffee. Okay, I'll hang in here. Hang here with me and my other two people, which are actually, I think, me on my television and on my phone. Let me know when you're back, because I'm pretty well running out of things to say to myself. One last day to wait for Christmas, and somewhere along the way I lost one. I'm trying to figure. I think it may be Saturday that I lost. Oh, when you spend 24 hours a day, well, what's that? When you spend 23 hours a day in bed, losing a day, it's not too difficult. Trying to look around at the if anybody comes across this and watches later and wants to leave a comment. I'm trying to find some good other lives, to watch. Basically, I figure there's a lot of people like I am in the situation I am that just want to hang out with somebody. They get lonely, and I'm trying to find lives that include these type of people. First, I want to see what's working in that, and also I want to meet other people to you know not go into competition. I would do it at a different time, but I think there's got to be a lot more people out there than just me. I'm telling you. I watch Boston Brooke. She goes live a lot. A really nice young woman. She's very, very pretty, um, and very, very polite. She's very nice. So I watched her, but mostly I watched the volcano. Somebody gifted me a membership for a month there, which is nice, and go see all the little perks. And considering I used to live on the Big Island, that was a long time ago. I don't think the island has changed that much. Maybe grown some more. The lava. Yes. Nice and early here on Vancouver Island. It was 5 a.m. It is toasty warm. I'm telling you, I had to sleep with the window open last night. That's really odd. But then the windstorm is supposed to be coming. So perhaps we'll have no electricity. Ooh. I think I live on a hospital line. I know it's an ambulance, but it seems that our electricity goes back. It's for the first restored, which is really good. I think I'll give myself a like over here. Why not? I need all. Oh, I already did. Oh well. Ooh. Gotta be careful with these tension machines sometimes. Oh, the gel. There's gonna have gel on there. You want to burn. Doesn't seem. I mean, what do I do with this hair? I guess this gets old person hair. No matter what I do with it, it just wants to go all Einstein on me. Let me see if I can sit up. I'll be so glad when I can sit up again. Who would have thought sitting would have been a luxury? I need to get a new calendar. I don't know what to do. I went to look to see when the second Sunday in January was for a certain holiday, which I can't remember what it is now. And I don't know. I don't have a calendar. And here's a view of the north side of the room. I'm trying to remember how many of me. I think I got me on. Okay. Grandma Bear. From Mary Myers Bear Company, 20th anniversary. She's a real sweetheart bear. She's got her little queen purse, cute little hat, all dressed out to go shopping. I actually got her from my mother. She was a gift from my mother. And then my mother passed away, so she became a gift to me. And my sunshine, Vancouver Folk from the Vancouver Folk Festival. There you go. Welcome to my world. I show the other side, but it's just a closet that has a broken door now. But this is a neat closet. And partially blocked with an Amazon box because we have a 1.5-year-old Labrador Retriever. Enough said about him. I'm enjoying my coffee. I realized yesterday the reason my coffee wasn't good was because I didn't change the coffee. It was old coffee grounds. I forgot to put the new coffee grounds in. Like, ooh, coffee just tastes bad. But this is good. Properly made. Yeah, I think there might be a light rain out. I'm not sure. But definitely not going to be a white Christmas on Vancouver Island. Maybe a wet and windy Christmas, but definitely not a white Christmas. It hasn't really gotten that cold, I don't think. I must remember to check the hummingbird feeders. That's the only thing I worry about in the winter when it's cold, is the hummingbirds. Because we do have a couple of hummingbirds just in a little tree just on the other side of our balcony. And we need to make sure that they're okay. I'm trying to remember their names. Bonnie and Bunny. Bonnie and Buddy. That's right. God, I couldn't even remember their names. I used to have a big glass hummingbird feeder and I had to keep a sock over it. But from Amazon, I've ordered the smaller ones. And I change them more often than that, but they're easier, to take in, and I keep them freezing and putting a little bit warmer nectar up for them in the morning, just to warm them up. Apparently, hummingbirds go into some kind of hibernation at night, and it helps them warm them up the next day. And usually we get hummingbirds anywhere in the winter. I think that's like a Vancouver Island kind of thing. I'm not sure what kind of. I think they're Anna's hummingbirds. I'm not 100% sure though. I may even have a video here. I don't know. I'll have to check. I have one on. If not, I'll take one. Actually, I could probably position their feet or so. Put the webcam in the window. Keep an eye on them. Oh. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, I was just saying it's kind of a funky day for me. First of all, I thought it was the 23rd. Only to realize now it's Christmas Eve. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Well, do the same thing I do every day, I guess. But I did manage to get a bit of work done yesterday, which was nice. Just using the AI to make, to create my annotations for the videos. That's absolutely fantastic. I got to worry that this AI doesn't take me over my mind. You, what I do is they can take over the annotations, but actually going out and finding the websites, and that's a little bit harder. What was I going to say? Okay, I write these things down so I can remember. Okay, it's not actually Christmas movie marathon day, but I'm going to make it Christmas movie marathon day. I did watch a funny movie on, I think it was on Netflix, called That Christmas, animated one last night. So I guess I did partake somewhat in that day. Oh, I was going to say the new Lieutenant Governor of BC, her name is Wendy Lissogar Kuchia, is one of the founders of the Pacific Autism Family Network. So I think that's going to be really beneficial to those of us, on the spectrum, and the families with autism. We're actually going to have a lieutenant governor that understands. Yeah, I hope so. I checked her out on Facebook. She seems very, very nice. I don't know much about her. But yeah, that when I did my, remember, I'm going to try to create more autism content on the website. So when I looked at the press releases, that came back. So I was surprised. That was my my big news for the day. That, and then I watched that. I kept, rather than have the Christmas fireplace on the TV, I had the volcano eruption in Kilauea. I would watch that for hours, and at one point I actually fell asleep. It was just so mesmerizing. It just apparently the lava was going about, shooting the fountains about 300 feet, but filling the floor of that crater. And I've stood right there on the edge of that crater, and I can remember when we lived there, when that happened, something like that happened. Boy, we jumped in that car, and that would have been me there filming. But yeah, so I had that on all day, and he gifted me a monthly membership, so that's kind of nice. I can look at all the perks. which I'm going to enjoy because I miss the Big Island. It was the best place I ever lived in my life, and I can never get enough of it. So I'll enjoy that gift membership. So I'll probably take a peek and see what's happened today. I don't know how long that's going to go. This is a pretty significant lava flow. I was also going to check how many earthquakes there were. I was saying to my husband yesterday when we were watching it, from we lived, I think, 12 miles from the actual eruption spot, but the sky would glow orange. So I was saying, oh, the sky be glowing there tonight. Yeah, so that mostly what I did yesterday. I went and watched Koa Rothman's. He's a Hawaiian surfer. His channel for he came in I think eighth or ninth in the Eddy, but he put a video up of his experience at the Eddy, um, and apparently he said the waves in the final heat were 60 feet, and he got a couple of good rides there in the end, which put him. And Nate, of course, Nate, which is also I think his best buddy, Nate came in seventh. They were either eighth and ninth or seventh and eighth. But so it was good to see both of them win a prize in that. So yeah, I watched that. Um, got my Netflix all working on my laptop so I can watch the big TVs. But there's so much stuff that really doesn't suit me. Um, like I tried one. What was it called? Carry On, which I don't know if it was on Prime, which one it was on, and it was more of a action movie, I guess. Action, love, whatever, rom action, but there's so much on there that they just don't suit me. I can't believe that I can look at all of Prime. I can look at all of oh, there's some bad news on Prime. Apparently, their license for Emmerdale has expired. There's no new Emmerdale. I mean, if their license expired, I'm going to cancel BritBox because that's the only reason I watched it. Go back to watch. I'm still back in 1991. Watch my Emmerdales. I'll just keep watching those till I catch up. But yeah, I was sad to see that. Uh, and my obviously my VPN. They changed. Oh, they changed. Somebody bought them, I guess, and they're changing. So they're try to download their app, their extension. Oh my gosh! And then when it started getting to want your credit card again, I think you got my credit card before. I don't know who you are, so I can't get in. I wanted to get in to cancel the account. I'll just take off. There's like I have another affiliate that so is VPN affiliate. I'll just there's nothing. I got to go in all the IVC ads and change them. Maybe I'll do that today. But yeah, so I can't watch EastEnders or any of this Channel 4 at Christmas. But like I say, when you stay in bed, your life revolves around what you can see on the screen. I don't seem to have the patience to read, so. But I'm sure there's plenty of other stuff. I'm just no, I'm complaining. Yeah, I've been looking for more lives. There's a Boston Brooke. I watched her. She's a very nice young woman. Um, for a little bit, then she had to go shopping. But there just seems to be not very many. Or there'll be ones, I noticed they only got quite a few people following, but they'll have all the stuff on their screen. I can't, like, this looks like it's a chat from a phone. This is another video. And I'm trying to figure out too much. I can't figure what's going on or what they're talking about. I just want some regular people, just people. People who can't get out like me. People who are just lonely and want to hang out. And there's Boston. Brooke seemed very much that like that. I was not really able to find anything else. Of course, hanging out at the volcano. Um, I watched his channel for years. I don't even know his name. Uh, um, I watch because he's lives near in Pahoa, which is not far from Hilo. So he sort of it's a lot of I can see the volcano a lot, and all of the islands. He's pretty good. I can't remember the name of his channel now. Oh, but I will link it down below. Let me find it. I know where it is. Because... No, I don't. Well, that's going to have to wait for another day. Oh, and I've lost myself now. Okay, that's going to have to wait for another day. Oh, you know what? Right now I'm not using a VPN because I was using Ivacy. They sold to another company, and I'm just kind of angry with them. I have another affiliate that I might try. First, I'm going to see if I can work this stuff up with Ivacy. But I wouldn't suggest you use that. I don't think you could probably get into them right now, anyways, because they've sold themselves. I don't have experience. I've used them for years. But you know what? A lot of times too, like it wouldn't work on my Chrome, and it was sort of up and down. So I'm not happy. Wasn't really happy with their service. A VPN, not well. See, a VPN, what it is, you log into your computer to another computer, and you choose a server from many countries, whichever country you want. So it not only does it sort of encrypt where you are and your security and that, but if you would like to watch television in other countries. You can for some channels. I noticed that ITV in England doesn't let you. Uh, yeah, I will. I will. I'll send you a link to my other. I have another. Wait a minute. Let me do it right now. I can do that right now. Another. Where are we? Oh, I'm lost. I'll tell you. Celebrate Uruguay. Maybe it's on here. Okay, so I need. Oh, I got a lot of ads I got to change. Ryan. Oh, I've got a lot of work to do when I thought I had nothing. Okay, let's see. Shop with me. Oh, is this the only page I don't have shop with me on it? There we go. Shop with me. And it will be under. I'm very organized. Lisa, I built this website basically so I could find things myself. And if it makes it good for me, what will it be under? Electronics? I can't remember. If it's good for me, it'll be good for other people. This, of course. Oh, I'm going to have to send it to you later when I find it. I'm not as organized. Why wouldn't I be? I can't remember the name of it. I know it. Okay, let's see. Subscription. No, that wouldn't be under subscription. What would it be under? Computers and electronics. Well, we're just there. Computers and electronics. Best Buy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change quite a few. Here we are. Which is this? Which one is this? Is this Ivacy? Oh no, that's Ivacy. We don't want you, Ivacy. I'm angry with you. Nord. Here we go. NordVPN, and I'm going to change to them probably. NordVPN. Let's see if this link. 74% off. You know what? $2.99 a month. I'm just probably going to go ahead and subscribe to those people with them. Here, I'll give you the link because I'm definitely not happy with Ivacy right now. I actually wrote them that I wanted to have on the live stream Hawaii. How did I get there? Wrong live stream. Okay, here we go. I will also, if you can't link in there, I will send it to you also in Facebook. But I'm definitely going to change to them because I wrote Ivacy and I said I can't even get into my account to cancel it. And I haven't checked today, but my email, but I hadn't heard back from them yesterday, so I don't even know. I'm going to try Ivacy. Try Nord. I know that's a lot of the YouTubers. That's who they suggest too. But I definitely want to watch my shows. Like I miss them, at Christmas time, EastEnders. Are you kidding me? So yeah, not a happy camper right now with you, Ivacy. And I think what it was, and I tried to get help on their website, they're saying they didn't have I guess they haven't hired anybody yet. I guess why don't they have those people that used to work? I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to give it a try. And $2.99 months. I can afford that. That's that's it's good to have that sort of extra layer of security as well. Yeah, $2.99 a month. That's a good deal. Yeah, because I thought, well, there's lots to watch on. I got Netflix and all those lots, but when you're used to watching certain things, you enjoy certain. Like I really like the BBC. When you're used to using to watching these things, telling yourself that yeah, I got Netflix, and I got Prime, and I got YouTube, and all that, whatever. I got some through my public library. Um, they're still not those shows you miss, are they? But so yeah, I was going to change anyways. But I'm trying to get to. They're saying, okay, this IBC is being bought by some other company. Click on here to merge your accounts, get the new app. Whatever. They kept asking me for my credit card number. I'm like, no, I paid for this 6 months ago. You've got my credit card number. And there's just so many. There's just so many scams going around about there. You just got to be really careful. I watched this video last week about this woman, and I just try to get money, like more money for Christmas. She's got her youngest child is 2, so she's going to sell his baby clothes. He's all grown his baby clothes, and try to raise some more money for Christmas. And somehow, the first 2 salespeople went fine, but somehow the third one, she got into scammed of the would do a money transfer, and somehow they got into her bank account. And not only did they take all her money, but now her bank account is frozen for 8 weeks because of this investigation. So that means all her direct deposits, her Canada baby bonus and whatever she gets, uh, she won't have access because she hasn't enough time to change them. She's got to make all these arrangements with her account for her rent and everything. What a nightmare. Poor woman. So, of course, shortly after that, I go and try to use my VPN, and this happened. I thought, no, 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 no. I'm not getting pulled into this. Who knows where this is going to go? But it's horrible. You got to be so careful. There's so many people out there on the on the web. They looking for people that they. That's the thing is they look for people like you always see she's selling her child's baby clothes around Christmas because she's trying to raise money for Christmas for her children. So the people that are in a desperate situation, anyways. It's just I have a what's it, Harry Potter, the redheaded Harry Potter. I can't remember his name. Tonner doll, and I was putting it for sale on markup. The Facebook Marketplace, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. Nobody was interested anyways. I thought, well, just change his clothes and call him an Ed Sheeran doll, and he'd probably sell like crazy. One of a kind, Ed Sheeran doll. But it's only because it's taking up space. I have little space. I had all 3 of them, but I gave the 2 to my granddaughter years ago, and she's since outgrown I guess, the passion for such things. So I have this one. Yeah, maybe I'll just change him into an Ed Sheeran doll. So, do you have any plans for the? I know what your plans for tomorrow are because you're having it. We know it's tomorrow. Christmas, you're having a chat. Wait, but tomorrow's Christmas. I'm lost. I'm on the 23rd in my mind. I'm telling you. So, do we have any plans? Well, I have no plans. I mean, uh, it's going to be just like every other day for me. And this is the people that I want to find. Come on, come on aboard, people. How do you reach these people? I'm just going to have to get a. I think what I have to do is I'm going to have to sit down and make a sort of introductory video and get artificial intelligence to write a really good annotations to reach the people that we're trying to reach. And my stomach's going to growl. Oh, I'm hungry. And be patient. Boy, I've been patient for a long time. There's some reason at this time I'm having to learn this lesson of patience. I mean, it's working. I'm learning. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty patient. But how long? For how long, please? Today, Ida says, today my friend is working at the market. Oh, market again today? It's supposed to be nicer out today. Oh, so you want to go out? Yeah. I don't even know. I don't even know what it's going to be like here. All I know is we're supposed to get a lot of wind going into the Christmas. So that might be interesting. Who knows? Oh, oh boy. Well, I think my husband's going to have to go to the store. I mean, he's not doing very well either. The two of us are in pretty rough shape, but he's going to have to at least get milk bread for the next few days. God, it was windy last night, was it? Oh, I didn't even think. It was so warm in here. I slept with my one window open, so I slept pretty soundly. Actually, I've been sleeping pretty good lately. But yeah, no, I was trying to think how we're gonna play the day. I mean, I'd love to be able to go out, just one bus to the dollar store, but I know that's a really bad idea because I am starting to get better, and I just don't want to. I don't want to have a setback, and then I know my husband is in pretty rough shape too. You might just be a Christmas where you have to do without. I don't know. Last time I splurged and ordered a pizza, I ended up in the hospital with food poisoning with the norovirus. So I don't want to treat us. Besides, like $50. It costs about $50 by the time for a pizza or two pizzas. We're talking like two medium pizzas and a couple of bottles of pop. That's $50. That $50 is like a third of a credit card payment. Sorry. Christmas this year is dedicated to the credit card. Oh, I'm telling you. I know. And I got pizza. Pizza last minute was lukewarm, but I ended up in the hospital. I was so sick for 2 days. Finally, the ambulance took me in. I'm so dehydrated. And then when I got there, waiting in the middle of the night, there was a few other people there who had all had pizza from the same place that night. Ugh. But I was right. All I needed was some fluids, intravenous fluids into me, and then I was back home and never. Oh boy, very off pizza after that. It really. I no need or want for pizza. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to get milk and bread in for the. I've got plenty of booze. Yeah, food poisoning's awful, especially when you have Crohn's disease, because you don't know whether, you don't know, well, you do know because it is a little bit different than Crohn's disease. But nothing, no, neither, please. Yeah, it's not good. You got to be really, really careful. Last time we ordered Chinese food, and this was in Richmond, a cockroach came out of the bag. So that's it for me. I mean, because my autism, food is like one of the things I'm like my body available of what I will eat is pretty slim, but That did it for me. I'm like, okay, no, 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 never again. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty well. If it's white, I can eat it. I can eat like plain pierogies, mashed potatoes, um, the white stuff, oatmeal. But yeah, I think on the diet for me, I've got a nice, fruit, a nice bag of frozen berries, and I'll mix it up with some Jello. That'll be my grand Christmas Christmas meal. It is. I don't feel like anything else. I mean, I really like mashed potatoes and gravy and turkey and all that stuff, but my digestive system just is not used to that right now. And I might say, "What do you think are you doing?" I'm doing pretty good on the boost, but I am feeling hungry right now, which is unusual. I don't get hungry. Um, yeah, so he's gonna have to go out. Uh, he's gonna have to. There's gonna be no question about that. Well, aw, thank you so much. Yeah. Well, you know what? I figure this Christmas is a sacrifice. This year has been a sacrifice. Let's just hope next year is a more prosperous year and we have a little better Christmas. Um, I mean, I couldn't even go out if I wanted to because I can't sit up. I for any more than a few minutes, really. Um, so like yeah, this year we're working on the health and the the finances. But at least I'm in better shape than I was a year ago. I was thinking that but this oh boy, this debt from 2020 takes forever. It's just so easy to get into it. But we are in better shape because last year was a harder year than this year. We had a lot more unexpected expenses. So next year, fingers crossed, knock on wood again. Gonna work as hard. My thing is, when I work hard. I work hard. I put everything I can into it. But I'm gonna have to this is a good start. Getting myself out there, learning how to promote. I'm taking that new course on. I can't remember. Back to this new course on what was it called? Digital Platforms in Performance from the University of Cambridge Institute of Continuing Education. So that's exciting. Maybe I'll learn how to digital perform. I don't know. But oh yeah, I put those videos up of the Gourlay garden, and I put another one up of Hugh Martin's garden. It's pretty bad shape. Like all that greenery and forest, that's actually going down a ravine to the greenhouses. I had to climb. Well, I must have been in really good shape because between the house and the greenhouses, I had to climb a steep ravine, right? Ravine. But yeah, I watched the Gurley ones, the first two ones, and I quite enjoyed it. You forget, I'm thinking, boy, I was a pretty good gardener. And then the roses, all the roses. What was I going to say? I think I started talking about the old lady friends. These are all the wives and the daughters of the founding fathers of Vancouver. Oh, yeah. So they would arrive for bridge once a week, and of course, when there was bridge, I had flower arrangements in every room. But they would park their cars or their whoever was taking care of them would drop them off there, and they have to walk through the rose garden. And oh my gosh, you would not believe how tickled these women were, how much it meant to them. But this is in a day when they were raised. They were raised. They were learned how to arrange flowers. They were raised to be the wives of like for instance Hugh Martin, the third he I put up. He built the Bayshore Inn, and he had a lot of Cole Harbor and that. Um, and I think Mrs. Sharp's husband was also a partner of his. in the same company. And then Mrs. Gurley, her father founded BC Tel and Ocean Cement. Um, Her husband, Douglas Gurley, owned the what's that? The Commodore. And this was during the years when it, like I guess the 50s and the 60s, maybe. Um, he had before Mrs. Gurley was married to George Rifle's daughter, and the Rifles owned the Commodore. And then she tragically died, and Mrs. Gurley then he married Mrs. Gurley. But yeah, he owned the Commodore. And I remember I was doing her genealogy. I did her genealogy quite extensively online. A lot of the pictures from like the newspaper society pages. Oh, they were living that, that movie star life. She was that movie star woman, beautiful. But I love people's stories. But yeah, she was so we were very close to her. She was like I'm really a mother to my husband. Um, and that was the main house. And we were there like 14 years, I think. But yeah, I'm watching this video. I'm thinking, wow, the one garden by the pool with all the flowers, bigger. That was a cutting garden. That was the garden I used just to make flower arrangements in the summertime. But it's just nice to be able to, that's why I'm glad we made these family videos. And maybe today people think people are making too many videos and too many people are filming their kids too much online. But I can see it now when you go back and you can revisit these times. Like I have my niece's second birthday, and I think that was the reason I started putting the videos up. Is that her father died of cancer almost 9.5 years ago, um, and both of his daughters were pregnant at the time, so he never met his grandchildren. So I put this up for them, so they can show the grandchildren, "Look, this is Grandpa," and it meant so much to the girls. I was just happy that I had it. I could have these memories for them. They can hear his voice and see themselves as little as with him. So, although I don't believe in people exploiting their children on YouTube and that, because I know there are some channels where that obviously some of that may be happening. I can understand the families that just wanted to share their memories or keep the memories. Yeah, so maybe I'll look at some of the home videos today. I think we've got the couple of birthdays. I think I got my whole year of 1990 or 1991. Um, must be it was the year I got married because I remember at the very end is getting married. So I think it was 1990. I can't remember for sure. But like the whole year of that, I should watch back on that. Maybe there you go. Movie marathon time, family movie marathon time, and I do enjoy. And maybe this is weird. Maybe this is autism, or maybe this is normal, maybe this is whatever. I enjoy watching other people's home videos. People I don't know, their Christmas videos. But when if you start watching one, more and more show up. But yeah, I really do enjoy watching them. Oh, I gotta do something with his hair. I have long hair because that's another one of my autism things, the touch thing. Right? So I think I was too traumatized as a child because they used to basically cut it because my mother couldn't deal with it because of me having the issues. They would cut it very, very short, a pixie cut. And I think once I got old enough, I rebelled because I really haven't I didn't cut my hair, I think in 1986, short. And then again, when I went to Motorola, we had the bob, the professional. When I had my professional mask on, yes. Oh, I hear a sneeze from the other room. So that probably is my cue. It's time to get up and feed Mr. Miles. Get myself a boost. And I don't know if I may come on tomorrow morning. I'm not going to promise anything. I think I'm going to look forward and wait for your video. And yeah, you have a very nice Christmas Eve. And Christmas Day, if I don't see you before I see you tomorrow, I'm going to go subscribe, I think, to that new VPN. I've had it with the old one. It's paid up for 6 months, but I mean, I don't think I'm going to get a refund. And if I haven't heard from them today, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pop off for now, and we'll talk to you probably on your stream tomorrow. And thanks again for stopping by. I really appreciate it.